There you are. Just a little guy. Just a little guy. We're going to transfer you into a different enclosure here. Wonder if I can coax you to go into my hat and not bite me. There you go. Climb in. Climb aboard the Magical Mystery Tour. Step right this way. There you go. You're gonna hang out there for a few days. So this is a newborn rattlesnake that, by my estimation, is about a month early to this world. At least a full lunar cycle early. They're typically born late August, early September, and yeah. So this one bit a cat yesterday evening. I went to the family pet hospital to pick it up last night. The cat owner grabbed up the snake, like threw it into a ice chest, and brought it to the vet with her in case she needed it, and they needed to know the species and that kind of thing. So good evening. Yes, I am.
Hello.
Hey.
He's in my cooler first.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Can I let Dr. Thomas know you're here? Because
Okay.
he would like to know the species so he can care for the cat better.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, it's coming off. Oh. We did open it a couple of times so that he wouldn't die. There you go.
Okay. Oh yeah, just a little guy. Little guy. Yeah, that's a early newborn.
So his first bite probably.
Yeah.
Oh.
very probably.
The cat was playing with him in my yard.
I'm not gonna let it go immediately because I want to see that there are other neonates arriving back at the dens before I bring this one out there, or I could just, release him and he goes and gets lost. So there need to be snakes returning to the dens. There may already be. One of my friends in Medicine Hat, who runs the company Snakes on a Plane, that does relocations and snake fencing and all of this, believes that what she's been seeing the last few weeks has been kind of a snake migration back to the dens already. So maybe there's something happening early with the snakes. I don't know. But until I see other neonates at the dens, I'm not going to bring that one back there. Just hang on to it for its protection and safety. Just heading off to work. I've got some stuff to haul from what used to be the co-op. I didn't tell you guys, but the co-op is no more. My little art store. Give it a try, and just wasn't affordable for the members. So we're closing shop, and I've been hauling stuff the last few days. Stuff back to my house and stuff back to Sawmiss and all of that. It is Thursday.
surprises me so much.
Thursday, July 28th, 2022. We are just entering a new lunar cycle. I'm not sure if it's going to be Bakipist Otsidate when the choke cherries ripen, which is what it normally would be in the sequence, but the choke cherries are pretty far from ripe at this point, so I am reserving naming this lunar cycle as yet. We'll see what happens. And we'll see what happens today. I'm going to bring the video recorder along with me. I had kind of an exciting night last night. I'll show you some of that footage right now. Just after dark, got a call to the canyons, or not the canyons, to, what do they call that area? I want to say Sundance, because a lot of the roads over there are called, you know, Mount Sundance, this or that, you know, but what is it? Sun Ridge, maybe? Anyway, got a call in that neighborhood next to the canyons, and there was a rattlesnake stuck in some garden netting, and it's always exciting to have to extract rattlesnakes from garden netting, no less in the dark. So here's what happened there. Hello.
I'm assuming you're the guy that put the snake.
I am.
Yeah, that's in the backyard.
Kids are curious to see how
Sure.
you guys gonna get it.
Yeah, at first I thought that's a weird cricket noise.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's still there. Like, it went
Oh yeah,
backwards.
they get really caught up in there. Yeah, see him in there. Let's see what the situation Well, let's start with this. Kind of getting.
Yeah, if you need to cut the raspberries, that's fine.
Oh, I shouldn't have to cut the berries, but
Okay.
the
The net is gone.
net in this corner I'll have to cut out.
Okay. Yeah, the worst part of the whole thing is the net.
Yeah, they're kind of like gill nets for snakes.
Uh,
When they get in these, they get right caught up. Keep that light on the snakes.
is the smell from the snake?
Yep, that's venom that you're smelling.
Can you smell it? I can smell it. That's quite strong.
Yeah, it's very strong.
Think it up puking? Or is it some snake?
Let me see if I can tube his head, maybe. You can see kind of like got right under the see his flesh and stuff.
These don't fly.
The ground and then like the foot up. Yeah, it opens.
Tell me if you see him turning back at all.
Like, what do you mean? Like backing up?
Like turning his head back to come after me.
Okay. Trying to go all the way through?
Yeah, somebody should unscrew the lid on the bucket. I'll hold him here real quick, ladies. Got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna go. Hold on, buddy. We got another snake to pick up too.
Where?
I don't know. I haven't seen the message yet, but they were called just as we were pulling in. That one's already caught for us though. We just gotta pick it up somewhere. Like in an ice cooler or some shit. Alright. Saved. A lot of them die when they get in that situation.
Well, thank you so
They-
much.
So we caught it early
You
enough.
caught it in time. It didn't asphyxiate, didn't get...
Oh,
Got pretty
awesome.
trapped up in there. Got some damage, but it'll be okay.
Yay!
Do you mind if I
so
take a
much.
picture? Or?
Yeah, you can take a picture.
Thank you so much.
It won't jump from there?
No.
Yeah, so here's the studio, the art co-op, that now I don't imagine I'm going to be seeing this space again, because I don't think I'm going to try that same experiment again. Were I to rent this space again, I would do it as the sole owner of the space, and maybe sublet some booths to artists and stuff like that. But working with a group, and you know, I don't know. It failed because it's failed. But we went from having 10 members when we first started, and put down the deposit and stuff. We had 10 members, so it was basically $150 a piece for us to make the overhead for this place. Then it went down to 5 because 5 of them already thought $150 was too much for their budget every month. And then it went down to 4, then it went down to 3. And we maintained for a couple of months doing taco sales, but then it got to be where people were like, it's too much effort to work for 2 days a month to pay the rent for this place. I don't know. That's ultimately, that's what happened. So we're closing shop. I feel kind of bummed about it because I was hoping that this would be eventually a way, not this year perhaps, but maybe next year and the year after, as it's built into a nice shop and people know about it and come. I was hoping that this would offset my winter imbalance. See, ideally, I'd like not to have a regular job, or to contract myself to Samus for special programs and that kind of thing, but not to have a 9 to 5, because it doesn't fit me with my wildlife stuff, right? And I think I could get by perhaps, maybe not currently with my bills, just because I don't really have an economic partner at the moment, but you know, this summer I could make a lot of money off of my wildlife stuff. The winter, it goes dead. So I need something, and I do make a little bit of money going into schools and that kind of thing, doing snake presentations for kids and leading them out in the coulees and getting involved in some of their science curriculum and that. I do some of that, and it makes me some money, but it's not nearly enough to cover, you know, what I need to offset. And so I was hoping that this place would do some of that. It's not going to. So my next thing, you know, I guess is we're gonna, like, Britt and I will continue trying to sell things that we make, you know, privately and stuff. But I think I'm gonna put some more effort into, you know, trying to develop my YouTube channel a little bit better. My Patreon, you know, I do a lot of wildlife work, and this year and last year I've turned away a lot of wildlife calls for animals that are in need of rescue, in need of some kind of assistance, you know, or people are in need of assistance because there's an animal in their backyard, and I just don't have the time and money and stuff to run around and do it. You know, fuel prices alone are killing me, and I don't get any income from that stuff. It's volunteer service for the community when I'm out rescuing animals and stuff. I'm hoping maybe I could get, you know, between all the different things that I do and the education opportunities that I offer on my YouTube channel here, in terms of Blackfoot language stuff, in terms of nature learning, in terms of, you know, rattlesnakes, in terms of Blackfoot traditions, in terms of this and that. Like, I have got a lot of different kind of rare knowledge sets that I work with here on my YouTube channel. I'm hoping that eventually I can get enough support from folks that will maybe comprise its own, you know, my Patreon will be a source of revenue enough to kind of help support me. I mean, and even like if I have a tier on my Patreon now that's $2. Hey, and if I had just $2 a month from all of my subscribers here on YouTube, I could do a lot more wildlife work. I could quit my job. You know, it'd be a ridiculous life change. Just $2. So if you're up for it, $2 you probably won't miss every month. Just come automatically out. Check out my Patreon account under Ryan First Diver, and I'll give you an example right now. I'll give you an example of one of the kind of things that I do on a pretty routine basis. This is a call that I received just maybe 2 days ago. A skunk got himself caught under a fence gate like Pooh Bear, too fat to get through. The flies were amassing. It wasn't looking like a good scene, and nobody wanted to deal with it among the humans because, you know, the potential to get blasted by the skunk. So I went there and did the very simple thing that needed to be done, but somebody needs to be able to do that, and they need to be able to do that, like, you know, I can't be working and get off at 5 and go do that. I gotta be able to go do that right now, and that's why it's important that I need eventually to build up a revenue from support for people who are interested in kind of funding that kind of work philanthropically. Anyway, here was the scene. Hello. Yeah. You have the skunk.
I have this skunk.
All right, let's get a look at the situation.
You can go down on the other side and look at it on the other side too, but
Oh goodness, yeah. Tried to get through the crack. That crack is too skinny for you, skunk. Okay.
see, I was scared to do that myself.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't go in there.
Oh, he'll come out. He's just taking shelter.
Right.
Probably we need to leave the back gate open or something. Or does he have a path out?
You just have to unlock it. Lock with a padlock.
Let's. I'll just see if he's got a better path out that way than he had. Well, that was easier than I thought it might be. Oh yeah, he should be able to get out here easy. So it's the hot part of the day now, and work is done. We're headed to the river. This flamingo. Gonna go do some swimming. Swim through the heat. So yeah, like I was saying, I've revamped my Patreon account. So if you got $2 that you want to pitch forward on a monthly basis, you know, at least a minimum of $2, go check it out. We're just about to the river here. The goldenrod's already in bloom, which is also early, like the snakes. Very early, because the goldenrod's one of the last flowers around here for the summer. Everything's still really nice, lush green, but the snake babies are already born, and it's weird. Yeah, I gotta go check out the dens. Maybe this weekend I gotta check out the dens and see what's happening there with the snake babies. If there's others, or if that one's just a fluke. Oh yes, the river. That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Let's go check out this sandbar. I haven't seen this sandbar here before. Oh, now it should get over my head. Most summers it's over my head over here. Still a nice depth even if it isn't. Look at this. Oh, I'm just touching. Yeah, it feels pretty well like silty, kind of quicksandy. Yeah, cool though. This is kind of new. This new bar here must have come with this last flood. I better go back to Brit. Oh, if I can get a little bit. Yeah, barely. Yeah, I was pretty stuck there, almost losing my sandals, my keens.
I should have brought my different floaty so I could just sit on it.
You can't sit on that one.
It's right small. You're gonna sink.
You should go through the rapids with it.
Sit in it.
Huh?
Sit in it.
I don't know. Try.
Come with me.
Okay.
Push
Really
the ground.
close.
Push me back.
Stand
Are you recording?
All panicking.
Help me up, fucker.
Come on, let's go through the rapids.
Oh.
They're shallow. That's why they're.
Well, fucking, you should have told me.
That's why they're rapid. That's.
They're really shallow, though.
I know. That's how it's always been. They're shallow. That's why it's rapid here. It's not pushing me very good. Barely floating. My ass is right scraping the bottom. And I'm stuck. Coal. Coal, take that piece. That's a nice square. It's a nice square of coal from Lethbridge. That's a weird. You know what I had? I had this
There's
like
another piece.
I had this like little fantasy the other day that I opened up. Oh, I see a clam over there. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
A big one.
Here, hold this.
See that badass? Go grab that big one. We're picking river clams. Gonna have a river clam bake. Oh, there's another one right there. Looking in the water. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Here. You're holding these two. Don't record me.
No, but take that thing. That's cool. Yeah, I was telling you. Oh, I see another clam right there. Look at that big one there.
This one?
Holy smokes. Oh, that's one too. Yeah.
Grab that one. It looks gross.
And there's one right there.
And there's two right here.
Are they having a clam orgy? What's going on?
Is that cum?
No, that's the clam. That's the clam. It is. It looks like.
This is cum. Here, there's one right there too. Can you grab that? It looks
Here,
right
hold
gross.
this then, because I only got 2 hands.
Should we show people? Look at our clams.
What do you got?
Clams.
River clams.
Great.
For real.
Lots of river clams.
Because I'm old. What?
Hey, you can get water shoes at the dollar store.
Yeah,
I got them, but
lost
we're
our
so
shoes.
mental. we're alcoholics, so.
Yeah, so we lost our shoes.
Yeah,
Hey, us
we're
too.
mental.
Us too, but,
Yeah,
but we still got shoes. We're not too.
So
We're
you
not,
actually eat those things? What do you
yeah.
boil them up?
Yeah.
We found those, remember, over by the campground?
Yeah, I'm scared of this.
No, don't be
I'm not from here, right?
here.
I'm
He's
just
such a
crystal
little-
clear, like cam or.
We're
Right.
way up by the Rocky Mountains.
See,
We're-
this is what we
How much
found by
cleaner
the
can you
campground.
get?
No eating.
Honey, I would eat them.
I die. I'm out
You wouldn't
here.
even go in the water because he's
No,
scared.
the snakes. I saw a
We
snake.
found a garter
We're
snake.
gonna have river clam chowder.
It's only
Oh,
A
yeah.
tiny little garter snake in
Yeah.
the river, and he won't go in it.
No, because I'm
anywhere.
used to crystal clear like BC water. Where you get up to drink.
I'm born
This
and
is
raised
look at this
here.
shit.
Oh yeah, you
I
can't.
brought
You can't.
you
You don't want to be
down.
drinking
Trauma.
this.
I'm
No.
I'm in.
He won't go in the water.
Oh, I'm trauma. This is trauma.
Yeah.
This is not good.
It's so funny. Yeah, he wouldn't even go in. He's like, there's snakes.
No,
They're coming down. I'm like, there's
Where I
no
come
snakes,
from.
honey.
no.
See, I'm like swimming. I'm like, babe, there's no snakes. Come in the water. No.
Rattlesnake, too.
And I lost my shoe, but that's okay. Yeah, we need water shoes.
There are a few rattlesnakes around too.
Watch
but-
out, babe, there's a snake.
You know what? The snakes are usually on the land though.
I know, and it was a baby. And he's traumatized ever since. He will not, yeah, he's scared. It's so funny.
Safe. He's back on dry land.
No. I'm like, honey, we're fine. That's why I brought him here, because I'm like, this is the best spot. And he's like, no. No, they're snakes.
No, I got none.
Yeah.
That's a good man.
Oh, well, I lost a sandal, yes. We need water shoes.
Yeah.
I love those. Look at those. Those
Look
are
at that,
good.
hey?
Where'd you guys find
Just
them?
right here.
Wow.
We've just been.
Well, we're
we've just
staying
been
in the
picking them.
campground over here. That's where we live right now. And
Oh,
we
yeah.
found one.
Oh yeah. Say hi to Ron.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
well.
tell him Ryan.
And Ron.
Tell him.
Ward and Ron.
Yeah, tell him Ryan the rattlesnake man says hi.
Really? Okay, I will.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. Right
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, he squirted me.
He's out of here.
Look at that.
Piece of coal.
I like that nice square one. That one.
Yeah, it's like really fucking
Perfect square. Oh, there's a clam.
Look at this really square one, just one more time.
That is freaking awesome. Do you see that one?
You see that one over there?
Ooh. Man. You got clamminess around it.
You're like, bro, we're just trying to live.
Is that one?
Oh no.
No, that's just a rock.
Is that one? No, that's just a rock. Huh?
I don't know. That's probably enough for us, eh?
Yeah.
This is.